Thank you for visiting the Coin Lady channel again. Dear everyone, with no significant price change today, we are sitting at slightly under 53 cents. Additionally, it is possible that today they will legalize the ETH ETFs, which might have a highly bullish impact on all coins. What unfolds in the vicinity piques my interest. 4 or 5 people have privately messaged me asking if XRP would be around for the entire season. The answer is yes, it will. You know, I notice that a lot of individuals are predicting that XRP will fall behind again. I get the impression that they're just trying to stir up some controversy or make people question their investment decisions. Listen, I'm telling you something, XRP is the wave of the future. Embrace it or fade away. That's the crux of the matter. As far as the law is concerned, XRP is crystal clear in the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit, which might end at any second. We should hear the judge's ruling in around a week or 2. You can count on it to strike at the most inopportune times. Beyond that, this coin appears to be in excellent shape. The Bitcoin dominance chart is another thing I'm watching. I am interested in following that to its next stage. We will formally enter all season if the dominance truly drops. I believe we're getting close. We haven't arrived at that point just yet. The 1991 patent that David Schwartz holds is discussed. The notion I had written down over 20 years ago made a triumphant return in the Bitcoin white paper, and I couldn't have been happier that the timing couldn't have been better. This goes all the way back to that. Keep in mind that they had a good idea of how blockchain technology will function for digital currency back in the 1980s. When a person from the 90s claims that the necessary technology is already available, this is their intended meaning. It wasn't even functional for the general public. This goes all the way back to that. However, everything are finally falling into place now. Everything is going to shift drastically, almost overnight, as they are prepared to implement the new financial system, and it will certainly arrive. Whenever the initial breakthrough in corporate DLT occurs, it is possible that nobody will notice. For example, a worldwide supply chain or insurance firm could be the first major corporation to make a significant development using DLT. I doubt we will even realize anything has changed. That is to say, individuals will be utilizing this technology without even realizing it. Mass adoption can be achieved in this way. Mass adoption occurs when all your normie friends, the ones you've been attempting to persuade to invest in cryptocurrency, are actually utilizing it without realizing it. Banks jumped on the cryptocurrency bandwagon during the last bear market to get the most out of their investments. But you'll be left behind financially. The technology for widespread institutional adoption of blockchain was developed during that time. The instant you flick this switch, it will be regulated. We are also coming close to it, and it is contingent upon crypto rules. Upon receiving approval, I intend to film a video showcasing the fit. For this video, I preferred not to do it, because today's events provided some solid fodder for discussion. The XRP ledger will function similarly to a private ledger, and I intend to film an instructional video on the subject. David just mentioned these liquidity pools, and you should pay attention to that. Imagine this next when liquidity pools are established globally and XRP is held there for extended periods of time. Institutions will not sell during a bull run. Instead, they will keep and store XRP for its true value. That's the key distinction. The demand for XRP will originate from that source. Although I continue to see individuals attempting to assert that we are examining 2 distinct XRP prices, David continues by explaining that there is only one. There is a price difference between the public ledger and the private one. The idea that XRP has a single market value has been repeatedly disproven by David Schwartz. Now I'm going to reference my own piece to show you why everyone here believes BlackRock will reign supreme forever in the financial industry. It will only be fully realized when Ripple hits its peak. Assuming that the XRP ledger will receive hundreds of billions of dollars in assets, your estimate is incorrect. Carbon credits, tokenization of custody, Ripple's stablecoin, and the like should all be considered. Bitcoin will face the same scrutiny. You may argue all you want about XRP being the monarch, but there is a new king on the way. Get ready now or risk falling behind when the liquidity pools open. I'm preparing for that. In terms of size, Ripple will surpass both BlackRock and Amazon, for the simple reason that Ripple will be associated with astronomical sums of money, and every single day, XRP will be the one to move all of that value. Anything of value might be included, including tokenized assets. Oh, and I'm planning to film something about tokenization either this coming Saturday or the day after. People always want to know if they're going to tokenize roads and waters and everything else. Where will the value be? What kind of profits may be made by those who invested in that? I will share some future plans I have regarding tokenization. However, it seems like everyone in this field is always praising BlackRock. Look, Bitcoin is now a part of BlackRock's operations. Man, this is huge. A while back, I recall that Ripple had some sort of partnership with the World Economic Forum. My goodness, that was terrible. Because of its ties to the World Economic Forum, that nefarious organization, you should divest yourself of XRP. In your opinion, what is BlackRock? BlackRock is indifferent to Bitcoin. Money is important to BlackRock. An even more lucrative use of Bitcoin has just been discovered by them. Once tokenized, all of those ETFs will make their way to the XRP ledger, which is part of the Stellar network and the XDC network. Additionally, DARA, the same will transpire with the ETH ETFs. All of them will be tokenized, and BlackRock will reap the financial benefits. His nomination for SEC Raimondo was fiercely contested by Senator Warren. Now that she has this power, she can finally confront Warren and her anti-crypto army. Opposition to Biden's prospective nominee for Treasury Secretary has already begun to form among Elizabeth Warren's supporters. Here are just a few things that progressive politicians have been bringing up with Commerce Secretary Gina Raimondo, her comments on tech regulation, the fact that she is an alumna of tech, and her employment. They are powerless against her. That's the crux of her issue. Her supporters, like Elizabeth Warren, are opposed to her appointment as Secretary of Commerce due to her stances on cryptocurrency and innovation, which they would support if they could influence her. They would want to keep making money with their wealthy banking connections. Well, that concludes our video. When you're done, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Coming up shortly, farewell.